Get ready, because what I'm about to tell you could change your understanding of reality forever. On October 3rd, an event of such colossal power will occur in the universe that it will divide human history into a before and an after. On this day, cosmic gates that have been sealed for 2.5 millennia will open. The planets will align in a unique configuration that ancient sages called the Great Triangle of Destiny. Saturn will form an exact conjunction with Neptune in Pisces, while Uranus will create a trine with Pluto, generating an energy portal of unprecedented strength. But the most incredible part is that not everyone will be able to pass through these gates. Only those souls who are ready for transformation, those who have worked on their spiritual development, will gain access to the new reality. If you are watching this now, it means your soul already knows about the coming changes and has led you here for a reason. You can already feel it, can't you? That strange tingling in your heart, as if something is unfolding and preparing for flight. That slight dizziness when you stand up too quickly. Those unusual dreams that have become so vivid that when you wake up, you can't tell what's real and what was a vision for several minutes. Your body has already begun preparing for a quantum leap in consciousness. Over the past few weeks, your nervous system has been recalibrating, adapting to the new frequencies that will soon flood the planet. The numerology of this date is simply staggering in its depth. October 3rd is 3 plus 10, which equals 13, the number of transformation and rebirth. The 10th month symbolizes the completion of a cycle and the transition to a new level of being. And if we add all the digits of the date, we get an activation code that will trigger the mechanism of your spiritual transformation. The ancient prophecies of the Maya, Egyptian priests, Tibetan lamas, they all spoke of this time. They called it the hour of the great separation, when humanity will be divided into those who remain in the old reality and those who step into the new. It is no accident that you were born at this exact time to witness and participate in this cosmic event. Your soul chose this incarnation specifically to pass through the gates of transformation. In recent months, you may have noticed how your perception of time has changed. Days either drag on endlessly or fly by in an instant. This is happening because linear time is beginning to dissolve, preparing for the shift to a multi-dimensional perception of reality. Your intuition is now operating at maximum capacity. If your inner voice tells you to do something, go somewhere, or talk to someone, you must follow these impulses. But here's what is truly staggering about this situation. Not everyone is ready for such changes. Most people continue to live in ignorance, unaware of the approaching cosmic storm. They will experience intense discomfort as the energies begin to shift. Headaches, anxiety, insomnia, depressive states, all of these are manifestations of being unprepared for the energy shift. That is why it is so important to warn those you care about. Not everyone will understand this information, but those who are ready to receive it will have a chance to prepare for the transformation. Tell them about this. Share the knowledge that could save them from energetic chaos. The gates of destiny are opening only for the chosen. But being chosen is not determined by origin or social status, but by the soul's readiness for growth and change. If your heart resonates with these words, if every cell in your body vibrates in unison with this information, then you are one of those who will pass through the portal. The planet's energy structure will change dramatically on October 3rd. The Earth's magnetic field will enter into resonance with galactic frequencies, creating the conditions for a mass activation of dormant sections of human DNA. Scientists are only aware of 2 active strands of the genetic code, but in reality, every human has 12 potential strands. On the day the gates open, the 3rd and 4th strands will be activated, leading to an incredible expansion of consciousness and the awakening of extraordinary abilities. The first thing you'll notice in the days following the transformation is a sharp increase in your intuitive abilities. You will know the answers to questions before you even formulate them. You will feel the emotional state of people at a distance and foresee events days before they happen. This isn't magic or a supernatural phenomenon. It's the natural unfolding of human potential that has been blocked for millennia. After October 3rd, your dreams will become portals to other dimensions. They will cease to be a chaotic collection of images and will transform into lucid journeys through parallel realities. In your dreams, you will meet with your spiritual guides, receive direct guidance from a higher intelligence, and study the secrets of the universe in celestial libraries. Each night will bring new revelations and knowledge that will help you navigate the changed world. Meditation will also be radically transformed. Where it once took years of practice to reach deep states of consciousness, you will now enter a trance-like state instantly. Moreover, in a meditative state, you will gain access to the Akashic Records, the cosmic library that stores information about everything that has ever happened in the universe. Imagine the possibilities this opens up. Any knowledge, any wisdom will become accessible to your consciousness. But this isn't just about individual transformation. On October 3rd, a mass karmic reset for humanity will begin. Negative programs accumulated over millennia will be erased from the collective subconscious. Wars, conflicts, suffering, all these destructive patterns will lose their energetic support and begin to dissolve. Chronic illnesses with a karmic origin may disappear in a matter of days. Difficult relationships between people will suddenly harmonize. Financial blocks that have hindered the prosperity of entire nations will crumble. Humanity will be given a blank slate to write a new chapter of its history. This will be a time of great healing, when the wounds of the past will close and the future will shine with unprecedented possibilities. You will feel reborn, yet you will retain all your accumulated wisdom and experience. It's a unique combination of a child's pure perception and the depth of a mature consciousness. The ability to manifest your desires will be amplified thousands of times after passing through the gates. What used to take months or years of hard work will now manifest in days or even hours. But with this incredible power comes a colossal responsibility. Every thought, every intention will instantly be reflected in physical reality. Therefore, it is crucial to cleanse your mental space of negative programs right now. Analyze your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Everything based on fear, anger, envy, or hatred must be transformed into the energy of love and creation. Imagine the world we can create when millions of awakened consciousnesses focus on beauty, harmony, and prosperity. The old methods of manipulating people through fear and scarcity will no longer work. The new humanity will be founded on the principles of cooperation, mutual aid, and unconditional love. Telepathic abilities will begin to emerge within the first few weeks after the gates open. At first, it will feel like an intuitive understanding of the thoughts and feelings of your loved ones. Then, the range of your perception will gradually expand. You will be able to tune in to the energy of any person, regardless of distance, and receive accurate information about their state, intentions, and needs. This will revolutionize all areas of human activity. Deception will become impossible because true motives will be read instantly. Relationships will reach an unprecedented level of closeness and understanding. Conflicts will be resolved before they even begin because each side will know the other's true needs. Energy vision is another gift that will be activated after the transformation. You will begin to see people's auras, the flow of energy in space, places of power, and geopathic zones. The world will reveal itself in all its multi-dimensional splendor. Your connection with nature will deepen to the level of direct communication with its spirits. Trees, Flowers, animals, crystals, all living beings on the planet will begin to transmit information to you on a subtle level. A walk in the forest will become a true dialogue with ancient sages in green robes. The oceans will share their secrets, the mountains will reveal their treasures, and the wind will bring messages from distant lands. You will realize that you were never alone. The entire universe is alive and conscious, and every element is ready to share its wisdom with those who have learned to hear its voice. The ability to heal others may also awaken within you. Your hands will become conduits for cosmic healing energy. A simple laying on of hands will be able to relieve pain, speed up recovery, and harmonize a person's energy centers. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these gifts only for good, with pure intentions and unconditional love. The most fundamental change will affect your perception of time and space. The linear time we are used to will begin to lose its hold on your consciousness. The past, present, and future will merge into a single, multi-dimensional experience. You will be able to access information from any point on the time continuum, see the development of events in different probability lines, and influence the past by changing your relationship to it. Spatial limitations will also lose their rigidity. Your consciousness will learn to travel across the planet and even beyond, exploring other worlds and dimensions. Astral travel will become as natural as walking. You will discover the existence of many parallel versions of Earth, where history unfolded differently, where different laws of physics apply, and where amazing beings live. Each such journey will expand the boundaries of your understanding of reality and show you the limitless creative potential of the universe. Your influence on the collective consciousness of humanity will be multiplied many times over after passing through the gates. Every positive thought, every meditation, every act of love and compassion will create powerful energy waves that spread to thousands of people. You will become an active participant in the planetary awakening, a beacon of light in the darkness of ignorance. Even without taking any special actions, simply by being in a state of inner harmony and joy, you will heal the space around you and inspire others on their spiritual quest. Your creative abilities will flourish with unprecedented strength. If you are a writer, you will receive direct inspiration from higher realms, and your works will become channels for cosmic wisdom. If you are an artist, you will begin to see new dimensions and colors, and your paintings will heal the souls of viewers. If you are a musician, you will hear celestial melodies and be able to manifest them in earthly sounds. Your music will become a bridge between worlds. The protective energy field around you will become virtually impenetrable after the activation of new levels of consciousness. Any negative influences, attempted energetic attacks, curses, or ill wishes will reflect off your aura like sunlight from a mirror. You will gain a natural immunity to all forms of psychic vampirism and energy parasitism. Moreover, your very presence will be purifying for the surrounding space. Dark entities will not be able to approach you, and the places you visit will be cleared of negative accumulations. The most amazing change is that you will begin to remember your past lives. At first, in fragments, in dreams and meditations, then more clearly and in greater detail. These memories will help you understand the true reasons for many events in your current life, complete unfinished karmic cycles, and free yourself from fears and blocks whose roots go deep into the past. You will understand who you were in other eras, what lessons you learned, and what talents you developed. The financial area of your life will also be radically transformed. Money will cease to be a source of anxiety or an object of pursuit. You will understand the true nature of abundance as an energy flow that goes where it is most valued and used correctly. Your needs will be met easily and naturally because the universe always provides for those who serve the greater good. Unexpected sources of income, favorable offers, and gifts of fate will become constant companions in your life. But more importantly, the very understanding of wealth will change. True wealth will become spiritual treasures, wisdom, love, inner peace, and the ability to help others. Material possessions will be seen as a pleasant addition, not the purpose of existence. You will learn to be grateful for every day, for every breath, for the opportunity to participate in this grand cosmic spectacle. Relationships with people will reach a fundamentally new level of depth and sincerity. Masks and social roles will fall away as they become unnecessary because everyone will see each other's true essence. Love will cease to be possessive and jealous, transforming into unconditional acceptance and the desire for the happiness of your beloved. Friendship will become a spiritual union of kindred souls who support each other in growth and development. Family bonds will be strengthened through an understanding of the karmic connections between loved ones. Children born after the gates open will come into the world with their consciousness already activated. They will become teachers for the older generations. These special souls will bring new technologies, arts, and ways of organizing society to Earth. Through them, humanity will gain access to the knowledge of highly developed civilizations from other parts of the galaxy. Raising such children will require a completely new approach based on respect for their innate wisdom and an intuitive understanding of their needs. Health and longevity will take on new dimensions after the activation of the body's dormant capabilities. Your body will begin to function as a perfect self-healing mechanism. The aging process will slow down, and in some cases, even reverse. The immune system will become so powerful that any illness will be overcome at its earliest stage. But most importantly, you will understand the direct link between your state of consciousness and your physical health. Every negative emotion, every fear or resentment will be instantly reflected in the body, prompting immediate inner work. Food will become not just a source of nutrients, but a way to tune in to specific energy frequencies. You will intuitively begin to choose foods that support your spiritual development. The need for heavy food will decrease, while the craving for fresh fruits, vegetables, and pure water will increase. Some people will discover the ability to draw nourishment directly from cosmic energy, significantly reducing their intake of physical food. After the gates of destiny open, you will no longer feel like a separate being fighting for survival in a hostile world. A deep understanding of the unity of all that is will arrive. A realization of yourself as an integral part of a grand cosmic organism. Every person, every animal, every plant will be perceived as another facet of a single divine consciousness. This revelation will bring an incredible sense of security and support. You will understand that the universe is not just friendly to you, it is you in an expanded state. The fear of death will completely disappear because it will become obvious that what you truly are is eternal and indestructible. The physical body is just a temporary garment for the soul, one that can be changed as needed. This perspective will free up a colossal amount of psychic energy that was previously spent on worrying about the future and regretting the past. Now, all this energy will be directed towards creativity, love, and service to the highest ideals of humanity. October 3rd will be a turning point not only for individuals, but for the entire planet. Gaia, the living consciousness of Earth, is also undergoing a process of ascension into higher dimensions of being. You will witness amazing changes in nature. New species of plants and animals, crystalline formations, mountains that change color, singing forests, and healing springs. The climate will stabilize, ecosystems will be restored, and environmental pollution will cease thanks to the emergence of new technologies based on principles of harmony with nature. Humanity will finally learn to live as a caring gardener in a paradise garden, not as a conqueror seeking to subdue and exploit. Contact with extraterrestrial civilizations who have watched over Earth's development for centuries will become open and official. These elder brothers in consciousness will share their knowledge in medicine, energy, and space travel, helping humanity take its rightful place in the galactic community of intelligent beings. The gates of destiny are opening for the chosen, and if your heart resonates with these words, it means you have already made your choice in favor of light, love, and infinite development.